Hey, this is Mr. B. I thought I would share my attempt at setting up a podcast studio and all the frustrations of lighting and chasing shadows, setting up color grading, and having my 7 cameras work in sync with time code, and the 2 cameras that I have automated that follow focus and all the intricacies of sound and reverb and echo in the room, trying to set up that I have studio quality sound as I set up the 7 cameras and to have real live monitors to monitor each feed and to be able to have it all go to a live record session is starting to become more of a problem than I anticipated. And remote controlling 2 of the cameras from another room to see if I could do all the sound and videoing from a remote location. So you'll see the lights turn off and on, and I'll try different setups to get rid of different shadows and to try to adjust the lighting temperature for color grading. Also, I'm setting up the time codes and the heights of the cameras to try to get the right camera angle. I also see that the shadows from a brim of a hat become a problem, so I probably will have to add lighting underneath the monitors. Here I have no main lighting on. You can see the shadow on the door, but my main concern is the prominent shadows behind the podcasters. And you can see later that there is a prominent shadow on the other door. As of yet, I just have a blank wall behind the podcasters, and lighting will have to change for the shadows those cast. As you can see, both the guitars there are casting shadows, and obviously I can't fix them all. As for the soundproofing of the room, the double padded carpet and the soundproof ceiling, right there you can see that the other light turned on. You can see my hand waving around as I'm adjusting a light. But the room has very little to no echo. The reverb is almost non-existent. It's what they call a dead room, close to it. And with studio quality microphones and studio noise reduction, I think I have it handled. Right now I'm doing the voiceover from the desk, and the computers are making the noise and all the little things that happen. And so far it seems that everything is working as it's planned to. Here I am in the mix trying to set up all the monitors to work right, and I'm going to start testing to see what shadows a podcaster casts on the wall, how dark the brim of my hat makes my eyes, all the little things that come into play when you actually have a person in motion. You can see the light on the door I was talking about at this point, and there the light comes on and it disappears. So I have most of the shadows gone. There's no shadows being cast from the podcasters that are sitting on the back wall from the camera view. I have them so that they're more down towards the floor, as you can see here. Looks like I'm mumbling to myself, but that's when I was trying to do the voiceover in real time. I'm pointing and waving my arms to see what shadows they cast as I'm looking at the monitors up towards the wall to see if it's affecting the video. In a real podcast, I wouldn't need 7 cameras running at the same time or these angles. Some of them are up high to avoid being in the way of the monitors. I think that 2 cameras would most likely be enough. I'm using the laptop for control at this moment, so I have to switch seats every time I want to change something. The desk monitors will be used for reading scripts and looking up information off the internet. I'm sure the laptop will stay in the mix for control for a while until I figure out exactly what kind of setup I'm going to use for live broadcasts. For now, I'm using the software on the laptop to control everything. Starting to shut down all the computers right now. The original video was about a half an hour long, and I think I have about 16 minutes of it I'm going to share on my Desert Race Bike YouTube channel. Yes, I did record the whole thing, about 20 minutes long, of me adjusting, reaching for lights and changing different things, but I chose to break it down to about a 6-minute video for anybody that wants to see my room actually clean and operational for the first time since I started putting it together. Not quite finished, but it's operational, and with having the cameras and lighting mounted to the ceiling allows for this to be accomplished in a much smaller room without tripping over tripods and getting everything in the way. I may bring down the other. I need a background that's visibly appealing. I do have roller shades that pull down for different scenes, even a green screen. I haven't set that up yet. And that about wraps it up as I turn the computers off. Thanks for watching.